As physical media collectors, are we influenced by what we see on social media? Collecting all this stuff, have I bought it because I've been influenced what I've seen online? Let's talk about it today on the channel. So welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, my name is Matt and this channel is all about movies. We look at 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs and sometimes VHS. We look at the collection, we do unboxings, and we talk about the home entertainment industry, about collecting. Yeah, I delve into the psychology of it all. So if that's something you're interested in, scan the QR code that's on screen now, or click that subscribe button down below if you're watching this on a mobile phone or a tablet or a computer. Please give the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out and it tells YouTube that you like these sorts of videos. Right, let's get into this subject today. So I've been collecting physical media on and off for roughly around 30 years. I started with VHS. I dipped my toe into DVDs. I didn't buy that many DVDs, but then my collection's really grown when I got into Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray and now 4K. I've always gone for the collector's editions, generally steelbooks, these sorts of things, which have become very much more normal now in today's collecting world. Back when I started, these were few and far between, but they've become more popular over time. Now, I've never been a YouTuber that generally does Blu-ray hunts week in, week out. I know they're very popular videos and a lot of people like them. And I guess if you are near to shops and you like to go to pick up the latest releases every week, then that's your bag. And a lot of people do like those sorts of videos. But I will say, for collectors that aren't necessarily buying a lot of releases every week, is there the temptation to kind of get into this type of collecting? We see it on videos across the YouTube platform, people from many different countries that go out to shops or they buy stuff online. Often you see people with large stacks of movies every week. Is that influencing others? Now, for me personally, I watch these videos and they're very interesting to see what people are picking up, the bargains that they find in store and online. Yeah, it's entertaining, and as a collector, I'm always keen to see what editions are out there, because I can't know everything about all of the editions that are coming out in different countries. These videos, like I say, are very popular and I do enjoy them. But the question is, are we being influenced? Are we becoming a bit obsessed about collecting physical media? Do we need to buy as much as we do on a regular basis? Now, I'm kind of taking a bit of a step back from my collecting now, and whilst you'll still see unboxings on my channel, they might seem like they're either weekly or bi-weekly, but actually these are sort of spread out over several months sometimes. I don't necessarily buy films every single week. Sometimes I might buy 2 to 3 films in a week, and then you might go another 1 or 2 weeks where I bought nothing. Obviously that's the power of YouTube, that it shows a regular video coming out. I schedule them so that I keep my audience entertained with my content. But I'm kind of stepping back from a lot of these collector's editions, partly because of space and more so because of the cost. Ever increasing costs, and we're seeing it year on year. These collector's editions are getting more and more expensive. There's only so much money that you can focus on this hobby, so I'm limiting what I spend. I'm trying to save more money for my retirement. This is becoming more of a priority in my life now as I'm getting into my mid-50s. So my focus has changed. Maybe for a lot of you out there, you've got a different stage of life and collecting is very much what you're into at the moment. It's a tricky one, but are we being influenced quite a lot subconsciously to pick a lot of stuff up, collecting a lot of movies that maybe aren't necessarily what we will watch all the time? We may watch them once and then put them on the shelf. Do we consider the mental health aspect on watching influencers? Is this affecting our financial freedom? My question is, maybe we should stop and think, step back. Do I really need to buy this at the moment? Can I wait for a second-hand price? This is very much where I'm at. I see a lot of these new titles coming down the line, pre-orders, but for me now, I'm not really picking up many pre-orders at all. I'm actually realising that a lot of this is not selling out and will be reduced over time. Picking up great bargains in sale items, or even waiting for the second-hand market to find some really, really good deals. I'm trying not to be influenced by what I see on YouTube, but I think as humans we are all subconsciously influenced in some way or another. Do we as collectors need to be aware that this could become obsessive behaviour? Do we really need to buy the latest and greatest version of a film? Is the 4K always the best quality? Do your reviews, do your research, take your time. For me, sometimes Blu-ray is just as good as 4K. I still have DVDs in my collection and even some VHS. Mainly because I like the packaging, I like the extras. VHS generally, I would say the picture quality is probably the poorest of all formats. However, there is a little bit of nostalgia for popping in the odd VHS into your player every now and again. DVDs are good quality, but they are prone to scratches. But even the latest greatest 4K can have pixelation problems now. Blu-ray tends to be the winner on all fronts. It's cheap to buy, certainly second-hand, and you're getting fantastic picture and sound quality. So what I'm doing is I'm focusing mainly on second-hand collecting or in sales. I'm not saying I don't pick up pre-orders every now and again, but they're for films that I'm really, really interested in. But I don't want to get sucked into the constant weekly buying multiple films, 10, 15, 20 films. It's up to the individual how they collect, and I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but I do think sometimes maybe we can get sucked into a way of collecting that isn't really for us, certainly from a financial point of view, or even is it good for our mental health to be consuming, buying all the time? Sometimes it's nice to just step back, look at your collection and enjoy what you have rather than thinking about the next thing to buy. So stick down in the comments. What do you think of this subject? Are you influenced by what you see online? Instagram, YouTube, Facebook? Do you pick up a lot of films and then regret having bought a lot? Or are you like me and you're kind of realising that you want a curated collection? You don't want hundreds or thousands of films. I may even look at my collection and get rid of some things over time. It's a difficult task, but I do know that I do have doubles and triples sometimes of films, which maybe I can let some of these go. But it's a process I need to go through. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts as to, are you influenced by these Blu-ray hunt videos that you see in, week out, collection updates? Yeah, stick down your thoughts in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out. Take care See you next time.